Welcome back, guys, to Planet Zoo. Another episode continuing from our last one where we did capybaras. And I think in today's episode, we're going to carry on with expanding our semi-aquatic area. And I want to introduce otters, I think. I want to continue along the same theme of having land and water animals. We have hippos and capybaras now, but in today's episode I think I want to include or add otters to the mix. But first, check out our safari. It's doing well. I did take a break from it after building the Safari Adventure tour ride, and well, this one's empty, but I promise you, it has been popular and the guests are using it. We started work on building a complex or a plaza for our stations over here, and it doesn't look busy right now, but I promise you it has been busy, and it does get busy as the day goes along because it's the morning still. So our safari's doing well, our animals are thriving, and just look how beautiful this is. I keep coming back to it to take in the views and enjoy the animals, and I almost don't want to touch it. I don't want to ruin it by adding more stuff to it. Maybe we can add more animals, but for the moment I'm just letting it run and see if the animals reproduce and let it organically grow, because I don't want to overcrowd it. And so far it just looks incredible. Our giraffes over here thriving as well, and they've got plenty of space to run around in, which is always a bonus. Okay, so in today's episode, like I said, I want to carry on expanding our semi-aquatic area, and I just wanted to quickly show you and take in the views of our safari. But we'll head over to our semi-aquatic area now. I'm going to start work on our otter habitat and start doing some terrain work around here. Right, I think we have our habitat. I've not gone too crazy. I've just gone for something basic and simple. We will add to it. We'll include some plants and rocks as usual. But I've just done a basic habitat with the water in the middle, sort of like a pond. And then I've messed around with the terrain a little bit to create a natural forming arch. It just looks a bit different. I'm hoping the otters can climb up here and maybe hang around here. It would look cool, I'm hoping anyway, as guests can look out over the bridge. We can have otters just hanging out up there. What I can do, I think, is maybe expand that area a little bit more so there's more room for our otters to hang out on this side. I don't want to ruin it essentially, but you'll see what I'm trying to do. Yeah, maybe link that if I can. Okay, and then smooth out a little bit more on this side because there's some very sharp edges. Okay, right, that's probably too narrow, so let's expand that or widen it a little bit more so it's not too narrow. There we go. Let's expand the size a little bit more. I think that should do it. We can smooth this bit out. Or maybe flatten it actually. Okay, that's better, I reckon. Ooh, can we have a hole or a tunnel going through? See, you can't really plan this. I'm not an expert on terrain work, so I just kind of mess around with it, and if it ends up forming natural tunnels or archways, then great. But let's see what I can do here actually. Can I? Oh, there we go. Okay, so there is a bit of a... If I carry on this way, does that form a tunnel? Hopefully it will. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. That's quite nice actually. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to smooth it out a little bit more just to make it natural. So we've got a hole here. Tiny hole, and then we've got a hole there as well, like a tunnel. Maybe our otters can burrow in there. And can I smooth this bit a bit more? Perfect. Okay, so we've got a few tunnels. Let me see if I can get in there to get a closer look. It's a bit difficult with the camera work. I can't actually... No, I can't actually go in there. That would be cool if I could. Surely. No? Come on. No, I can't. Okay. That's not a problem. But I think you get the idea of what I've kind of gone for. We want natural forming tunnels and archways for the otters to burrow in and hang around. And then we've got this archway here as well, where I'm hoping anyway the guys can climb up and hang around here, so our guests kind of get a nice view of them if they're standing on the bridge. I think I might smooth this a little bit here as well. There we go. And a little bit more. Perfect. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. I just want to do some work on the pathways now, and it will be a simple path going above and then maybe down as well. I think I'm happy with this. It's a nice little otter habitat right in the corner there, and I'm not too sure about this wavy bridge, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Now then, okay, so let's introduce our otters, and then we can, once they've inhabited the habitat, we can start adding plants and rocks according to their needs. We might need to add more grass as well. So let's check out our otters, see what we have. I do want like a nice group, nice size group. I don't want it too big, maybe 5 or 6. We are allowed up to 15, I reckon. So can we have multiple males? I think we can have 15 males and 15 females. There we go. Yeah, so we can have 15 males and 15 females. At the moment, we only have 2 otters for sale. and they're male as well, so let's just go with them for now, and we can carry on doing our adding to our habitat as well. So let's adopt this guy. Right, shall we send them to the zoo now? Yeah, let's do it. Exciting, exciting. I'm always it's always exciting when you introduce new animals to the zoo. It's all that hard work that you do building the habitat, and it's so nice for them to then finally be released into the habitat that you've created. Okay, so I've got this guy. Wait, I want to go back to my storage. There we go. So this guy's already being relocated, or relocating. I'm going to add this guy to our habitat as well. Perfect, so they're on their way, which means I can start doing some work on adding some rocks and plants to this. Okay, let's go into nature and look at the types of rocks we can have. I think I'm going to go for nothing too fancy, just the standard. Is it taiga? Yeah, or tiger. Taiga. Oh, temperate rocks look good as well. They're slightly darker than taiga. Let's go for taiga. Yeah, let's go for these. I might go for the big ones first. Yeah, I want something in the middle here. Maybe a platform for the otters to sit on, like an island. Okay. Are there any flat ones? Yeah, there we go. Bring it up a little bit. All about the angles, guys, all about the angles. Change that to this. Right, so that's kind of created a platform. Now we want to break it up so it doesn't look too artificial. We still want it to look nice and natural. This one is slightly underwater, but that's okay. What else can we put? Maybe this guy? There we go. Yeah, and then we can have some of these. Actually, this one's too flat. I want to break it up now. I want to add a few more angles. Maybe something like this. I wonder if the otters can swim up and... Okay, this bit here definitely will allow them to actually go on top of the rocks. I'm hoping anyway. Let's add a few little ones on the top, just to give it that nice natural look. Okay, where are our otters? Are they on their way? Oh, I haven't pressed play. Okay, the game was paused, so I was waiting for my otters to come in. Okay, so these rocks look okay, I think. We can carry on adding to them as and when. But I want my otters to be introduced now so that we can look at what their needs are in terms of plants. Ooh, let's add a donation bin, which I forgot to do. Let's add one here. And add one there. I think this should be fine for now. Come on guys, hurry up. Where are they? Where is that guy? Wait, do we have more escapees? Yes, we do. Okay, where are you? Oh, this one here. How have you managed to escape? Right. Capture him. And our capybaras have escaped. No, 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 they haven't. This is just the game telling me they've escaped, but they haven't. Look at him. He's nicely trapped. He's not going anywhere. I love our capybara habitat. Look at this waterfall. I'm so pleased with it. Completely winged it. Never done it before in this game. Right. There they are. There's our otters. Run faster. Quick, quick. Maybe we'll add a keeper hut over here. And some staff facilities just to make them... just to put them closer to the otters. Otherwise it's going to be a mission for them to get over here. Right. Here we are, guys. Our otters are here. And they are tiny. I actually made this habitat huge, thinking that they might be bigger than I anticipated. Well, they're smaller than I anticipated. I thought they were going to be much larger. That's why I reserved all this space for them. Maybe we can mix and match them. Okay, let me just... This bloody notification is going crazy, so I need to just assign this otter habitat as part of a work zone, so our staff don't have a meltdown. Edit work zone. Yep, we want to include our otter habitat into the semi-aquatic area. There we go, and hopefully now the staff can stop having a meltdown. There we go. Perfect. Right, so these guys are much smaller than I thought. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add other species to hang around with them. Let's go back into Zoopedia and see who they can share their habitat with. So Malayan tapir. We already have tapirs in our zoo. Do we have any Indian rhinoceros? I think I want to keep them separate. I want to have them in our safari area. These rhinoceroses. I don't know how to pronounce them. What's the plural for a rhinoceros? Rhinos? I don't know. Okay, so binturong. Maybe these guys. They kind of look like pandas and bears. A cross of red pandas and bears. Okay, do we have any binturongs? We can have them in with our otters. Oh, we've got more otters actually, so let's grab them as well. Because our habitat is so huge, I think a large group would be nice. This one's 4 years old and it's quite expensive. Why is he so expensive? Okay, I guess otters are expensive. Oh, someone's grabbed the females. Damn it. I can't... I wasn't quick enough. Okay, should we get to... Oh, I think the otters are gone. See, as soon as they become available, someone just nabs them. Oh, no, they haven't actually. They've just moved up one. Okay, right, let's go for these guys. Adopt. 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 Come on. Adopt. There we go. Perfect. Right. Let's relocate them. Send to zoo. Here we go. So we've got 4 more coming in. And let's check out their status right now. I'm sure they've run out of space. Temperature. Oh, animal's too cold. Okay. A couple of heaters then. Let's put some heaters in. There we go. I've dotted them around the habitat. What else can we put? Temperature should go up. And we need plants, of course. Oh, they're happy with the hard shelter. That's because of the tunnels that we've done. Right, so plants, we need plants. Let's go back into our otters. Where are you guys? Oh, let's, before we do that, actually quickly put in some grass, because we do need short grass in there. Okay, I'm gonna do, just put some grass here. They need lots of grass. And cover this bit here as well in grass. Okay, perfect. That's all green now. I might just carry on. Wait, does that arch look silly now with grass? Maybe go back to soil. Oh, more animals have escaped. Brilliant. We'll deal with it in a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to put like light soil, because it just looks really artificial when it's all covered in grass. Okay. Go away, rain. Not now. Please. Ah, look at that tunnel. Right. Do that. Oh, wait. It's actually the otters that have escaped. Wait, where have you guys gone? No, they're okay. Who's escaped? How? What? How did he escape? I don't understand. How did this little cheeky bugger actually manage to escape from a habitat? Where did he even escape from? Here? Right, I know what I have to do then. I have to make these a lot more sharper, because this isn't good. I think if they're trying to climb... yeah, I'm gonna have to make it... yeah, I reckon they've just climbed from up here. Not good, not good. We can't have animals escaping all the time, because it's not fun spending $1,000 every time we have escaped animals. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. Okay, I think this should do it then. Make it a lot more, the edges at least, a lot more difficult to climb. I just hope this rain would go away, because it's really annoying. Can't see anything, and it always happens when I'm doing a habitat and trying to record. Okay, this should do it. Let's just hope they don't escape from this side. I might actually need to increase the height of this barrier over here, because we do need that slope here for the staff to actually get into the habitat and feed these guys. Wait, is that too high? Nah, should be fine. Okay. There we go. Maybe this side as well. Right. Do we need to capture any more? Okay. This guy's actually done a runner. Look at him. Dangerous fighting for Alpha. Dangerous fighting for Animal has escaped. Okay, Capybara has escaped. No way. See, this is just a false alarm, so I'm just going to ignore that. We are dealing with chaos here, guys. It's honestly a nightmare. There's a thunderstorm. Our otters are escaping. The capybaras escaped, apparently, although it hasn't. All I was trying to do is put some grass in the habitat. Honestly, this game just keeps giving. It keeps giving. What was I doing? I was putting some grass down. I wanted to increase the temperature. Animals too cold. Look, we've put some heaters down and they're not working. Do we need... This is so hectic. Do we need utilities here? Do we need electricity to power our heaters? They seem to be on. I'm just going to put one down here just for extra measure. And one down here. Oh wow, okay. Yeah. Look at this guy bringing the otter back. Look at it. Oh wow. But you know what? I'm going to give my staff a raise because this is not part of their job. This is above their pay grade. They... imagine when they're applying for this job, part of the requirement is that you have to capture escaped animals every 5 minutes. Requirements: must be physically fit to run miles and miles to look for otters and capybaras. Okay, right. Where were we? I think we've got all the otters back. I'm hoping anyway. Yeah, guys, look, I'm trying, right? I'm trying. I know you're not ideal temperature, but every time I try and do something, you guys try and escape. Right, show appropriate plants. Okay, right. We need plants. We need plants. Right. Let's do bamboos, similar to what we did in our capybara's habitat. Oh look, wow, this is exactly what we were waiting for, guys. Snow. This is exactly what we were missing after the chaos that we just dealt with. I was thinking, you know what, it hasn't snowed yet. Lo and behold, there we go, we've got snow. Right, we've got 15 notifications, animal alerts. Do you know what? I'm not even going to bother with this flamingo because he's not going anywhere. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually... I'm going to get rid of him. I'm going to sell him. I'm going to sell you. You're no good. Yeah, whatever. Okay, right. Do we need heaters in the capybara habitat? This is becoming such a chaotic episode, guys. I can't keep up. I think we need heaters in here as well because they don't have... I forgot to put heaters in our capybara habitat. So these guys are freezing as well. Right. Put some in for otters as well. I'm just going crazy with heaters now. I'm tired of all these notifications. What's happening with the peafowls? Right, do you know what? We'll come back to you guys. Let me just deal with the otters for now. Let's skip time and get rid of this snow. Finally, okay. It stopped snowing now. And it's morning. Perfect. Can we please add some plants for the otters? Can we please do that, game? Without you causing another issue? Okay, where were we? Right, we need... Temperature's fine. Paloma, I don't even care. Escape, go on, you're free. How are they escaping? I don't understand. I literally do not understand. I'm gonna increase the barrier here. There we go. Okay, otters can jump, guys. I didn't know that. Look at them. These guys are good jumpers. There we go. Capture you. Yeah, I actually did not realize that they jump that high. Does that mean they can jump from there? That would be quite dangerous. Let's hope not anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to increase these barriers. Increase the height at least. Because at the moment I can't keep up with the number of escapees. Increase this guy as well. Yeah, it's gonna have to be. It's fine because you've got people looking over the bridge anyway. What are your thoughts? I'm not impressed at all by this view of the capybara. You're not looking at the capybaras. You're looking at the otters. Capybaras are behind you. Look. That's a perfect view. This place looks boring. You're boring. Right. Back to our otters. We needed plants. I just wanted to put plants down. That's all I ever wanted. I've never wanted anything so bad. Couple of more bamboos here. Coverage for our otters. Nice. Okay, so otters definitely need a lot more coverage than I thought they would. We can also add some common breeds around here. Let's add them next to these rocks. And some over here as well. Maybe on this side. These guys better appreciate all this work that's going into their habitat. Yeah, they need a lot of coverage. Still not good enough. More trees. Fountain bamboo we've already seen. Couple of them. I mean, I didn't really want it to be this crowded, but because our otters demand more coverage, we're kind of having to do this. which is fine. Just gonna have to do what's needed. Okay, we'll carry on adding more plants and sprucing this area a little bit more, but I do want to quickly add some enrichments. Mud bath for sure. Okay, so we've added some enrichments, some plants, and lots of coverage, and I think it looks nice. It looks very similar to the capybara habitat, minus the waterfall, and it goes with the theme for what we were trying to do in this area anyway. And look what we've got here. We've also added some viewing domes, so guests can walk through here and get up and close with the otters. What's this? Right. Fish. Okay, so we've got some otter food here. Very realistic, because if they just had standard hay lying around or straw, that would be so unrealistic. So that's actually quite nice to see that the otters are being fed raw fish. Okay, so as we get up and close, we've added some mud baths or play area for these guys as well. Lots of water, lots of room to run around. We've got these natural burrows where they can sleep, so it kind of acts like a hard shelter as well. And another dome inside here, and then we go through this burrow, and then we've got another one here, and you can see people in there already. Now, as you may have noticed, I've paused the game, and the reason why I've done that is because this is probably the best time of the day to show you this, because I know as soon as I press play, it's either going to start raining, or it's going to get dark, or it'll start to snow. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to pause it and show you the habitat properly, otherwise it's just chaos. And yeah, and you've got the archway here, and a bit of an open platform there for people on the bridge to admire these otters. And yeah, I've just extended this pathway here to make it look like a platform or a viewing area with some benches. So pretty neat, I think. Basic, I know. It's not anything fancy, but I think it serves the purpose and goes with the theme of what we were trying to achieve when we look at our capybaras here and our hippos over here. So our semi-aquatic area, I think, is pretty much complete, and we're going to press play now and see our otters in action, although they just got boxed up and disappeared somewhere. I don't know how. Where did they go? Okay, there they are. Right, so let's have a look at them up close, because they're quite small. They're not giant otters. These are small version, or small Asian species. But very quick though, look at them. I think at the moment we're going to leave 4 of them in there. I think 4 or 5. I might, there's a lot of space, as you can see, in there for them to roam around in, so I might add more otters, or I might make it or turn it into a mixed species habitat with some bear cats, or whatever they were called, binturongs. Let me have a quick look. I'm not sure yet, but I'll show you quickly what I'm talking about. So yeah, these guys here, binturongs. So we might add them and turn this habitat into a mixed species habitat, or I might just add more otters, who knows. But for now, happy with this. I think our semi-aquatic area is complete, and I'm going to leave you with some cinematic shots of the otters. See you in the next episode.